Welcome to WarmKettle. So, have you guys watched our video about Capano Classic before? Okay, after we are talking about quite a modern tools and way to make a coffee, now we are talking about the old-fashioned way. So please meet these beautiful mocha pots. Now let's start with the history lesson, a little bit lesson. So Moka Pot is actually a name after a city in Yemen called Mocha. The inventor actually was an Italian called Luigi De Ponti, and Moka Pot itself was patented in 1933 by a famous engineer called Alfonso Bialetti, which named after his own brand, actually Bialetti, one of the most famous brands of mocha pot in the world. Back in the time, in the early 90s, there was no technology in order to extract a coffee by using an espresso machine yet. So, in order to have a strong coffee, the Italians find a way to extract a coffee using only a pressure of a steam that comes from a boiled water. There are 5 parts of a mocha pot. The first one is the head one. This is the head of the stovetop mocha pot. This one is function as a container when the coffee comes out from the pipe in here, and it has a lid to monitor and also to maintain the temperature after we are brewing the coffee in the mocha pot, a handle, and also a handle over here. And the second part is actually a filter, a coffee filter, and the top one. This filter will be placed right here, just under the top of the mocha pot. And the third part is actually a silicon gasket. This one is to prevent the coffee from spilling out from the filter, the porta filter, and also the filter in here. Okay, and this one is the porta filter. This made by a thinner material of aluminum, and this will contain all the coffee grounds. We will use a medium to find size of the coffee grounds. And the last part is actually the water tank, the water container. The water container has a valve over here, so if you have over pressure inside the container, the valve will exhale all the pressure inside. So if you notice, there are several differences in terms of thickness in material usage in each part. So this thickness will depend on how hard the parts will do the job in order to brew a coffee. For example, this is only a container, so the job is basically only to keep the heat and also the temperature in a stable condition. So they need a thick aluminum to prevent the heat to go outside, but not that thick because they will not work that hard in order to keep a certain pressure or certain force. Unlike this water container, 1 millimeter thickness, because in here there will be a lot of pressure when the water boils and also the steams come out. First, you will fill the water chamber by cold water, or you can use hot water as well if you would like to boil the water faster. And then you turn on the heat. You can use a regular stove or also a heater, an electric heater, and the heat will go through a chamber and boil the water. Therefore, the steam will come out. And by using the steam and comes from the boiled water, the steam will push the water through the coffee. The coffee is placed in the center in the porta filter. While the water pushes the coffee through the coffee, it will extract the coffee and comes out from the pipe on the stovetop mocha pot head. And there you go, you have your fresh coffee. Now I have some tips and tricks for you in order to make a coffee by using a moka pot. The first one is about the coffee temping. So in order to have a stronger or lighter coffee, you need to arrange the density of the coffee grounds inside the filter. You can use it in two ways, by using the spoon where you are pouring the coffee grounds into the portafilter, or the second one by using the screw here. So this is actually acted as a tamping device. The more you screw, the more the density inside the portafilter, and if you loosen it, yeah, the loosen the density in the portafilter. Okay, and the second one is actually about the handle. The handle, usually moka pot using a plastic handle, so you need to be careful when you are placing the stovetop moka pot on the top of the stove. So just keep it away from the fire. So maybe if the center of the stove is around there, so you can slightly put it over right there, just to make sure this one won't melt because of the heat. And the third and the last tips for you is about the heat management about the moka pot. So the first time you put the moka pot, you would like to have a medium to high heat in order to boil the water a little bit faster. And then you need to be careful about this second one. So when the coffee comes out from the pipe over here, you need to decrease the heat just by a little bit amount or certain amount that you prefer. So in order to make the coffee flow a little bit smoother, just like we show you in the how to brew a coffee by a moka pot. And then as the debit of the water increase, you need to just simply turn off the heat and let the coffee comes out by itself. Alright, so after all the tutorials and also tips and tricks, you may wonder what are the benefits of these old-fashioned tools right here. The first one is fast. As just we show you, you only need not more than 5 minutes in order to brew a coffee using a moka pot. And other benefits is also about the taste. So you will have a strong coffee, but because the pressure is not as high as the espresso machine, so you will have quite a bold texture, but still with its natural flavor. You will still have a sweetness in there and also a balanced bitter and not too high acid. So it's pretty nice, right? And the third one is actually about the maintenance. So it's very easy. Aluminum is actually quite a good absorbent of odor and also taste. So in order to wash a moka pot, you only need a hot water or maybe just simply a tap water and then dry it. Simple as that. And the last one is actually the feeling, that nostalgic vibe that you cannot get in other tools. This one is with its classic shape, all the edges and everything, just really nice to use a moka pot. Alright, I guess that's all I can share with you regarding the complete guide or anything all about moka pots, and I hope it helps. If you have any comment or suggestion, please leave in the comment section below, and if you want to see our latest video, please subscribe to us. I think that's all, and thank you, see you, and bye bye.